You're listening to the Normal Isn't Necessary podcast, brought to you in part by the Gumball Head Sobriety Society and generous listeners just like you. For the latest updates, check out the link in our bio. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your host, Gumball Head, on the Wednesday morning, September 24th, 2025, Hump Day edition of Road Rants. I'm Gumball Head, your host. I think I already said that once. I'm not sure. Short-term memory loss this morning. Just a couple quick things to get out of the way. Again, thank you to all of our listeners, all of our followers, and now to all of our subscribers. We appreciate you so much and look forward to growing even more in 2026. We've got a program set up to where we're going to expand a little bit. And speaking of expanding, we've incorporated hashtag Renting Talks YouTube videos into our repertoire of entertainment. If you guys want some good entertainment, 5-year-old playing video games, no profanity, just hearing pure joy, and every once in a while expressing a little frustration, check it out. The link is in our bio on our link tree. Jump in there and take a look at it. It's under the OG Gumball Head YouTube account. Or you can check out the Normal Isn't Necessary podcast YouTube account. All those links are in our bio. We appreciate you for checking it out and being a part of our family. I have recently come to the conclusion that life is not simple, and we've talked a lot about our personal life here on the Normal Isn't Necessary podcast, because what better way to have people correlate their day-to-day life than to hear somebody else dealing with those things that happen in their day-to-day life. Rennie Talk has been playing a lot of YouTube lately. And well, not a lot, not playing YouTube, but playing Skate from EA Sports on the PlayStation, and we've been broadcasting it on the YouTube. And after his surgery last week, which obviously most of you know, he had bilateral clubfoot surgery where they released the tendons in his feet and rerouted them to the outsides of his feet versus the insides of his feet to remove the clubfoot restrictions that he had. And that surgery, I know many people are like, what is that? What is that? Well, it releases the Achilles tendon on the back of our heels. And when he was born, his feet were born with his toes pointed inward and upward. And you guys can see photos and videos of that on our website, gumballhead.com. But when he was born, his feet were weird. That's the only way I could say it. They were shaped like golf clubs. They looked like a U-turn sign. When he was born, and now this surgery was a life-changing surgery. He'll be able to put his feet down flat. And I know people will get sick and tired of hearing about clubfoot, but we're never going to get sick and tired of talking about it. Hashtag Renting Talks, our clubfoot hero, 5 years old, going through one of the worst times of his life. But he's in such great spirits, such a motivation, such a positive energy kid. You know, at night his legs start getting really tired and itchy and sore, but we're doing our best to kind of keep him comfortable, and you know, we medicate as little as possible, but we make sure that we follow the doctor's orders and maintain that regimen that we're supposed to. He's not on any narcotics, literally on acetaminophen and ibuprofen, so. We're past all the scary stuff now, and we're on to the over-the-counter stuff, and he's doing great. Yesterday he crawled around a little bit and learned that he can be a merman, and able to get around a little bit more. And his wheelchair, kicking ass, and we have all you to thank for that, by the way. He is a remarkable kid, and you guys have definitely helped us with the wheelchair. Got a couple of days off on the GoFundMe. If you guys are still interested in donating, please jump on the website, gumballhead.com, click on the GoFundMe link, or you can check out our link tree and donate that way. You don't have to. We got a lot of prayers, and those prayers got us through, and we pulled through on a lot of stuff there. And we're doing what we need to do as a household. But speaking of which, as parents, it's tough watching your kid go through these things. It's tough watching your kid be in pain. It's tough watching your kid restrict their mobility. tough watching your kid go from an active child to being restricted. And, think about it in the regards of we all go through things that we don't like in order to make ourselves better. And thankfully, we can use this as a good argument of he's not doing what he wants to do. He's not able to do those things that he is used to doing as a result of his surgery, but he's also not letting it get him down completely. He's still able to function, still able to think, still able to operate, still able to do a lot of the things that he normally could. But his mobility is a little bit restricted right now, and that sucks. We still have to carry him to the bathroom. We still have to, assist him up into the chairs and onto the furniture. We still have to assist him with, little things. And it sucks. It's frustrating when you lose your independence. I learned that a few years back when I had my surgery on my back, leading up to the surgery. And as soon as my surgery was done, I was able to get up and move around. Was it easy? No, but thankfully I had an amazing group of doctors, just like #Running Talk did. These frustrations are minor setbacks in life that we deal with on a regular basis, and we don't realize it because we take everything for granted. If we just kind of put our minds to the things that we deal with on a regular daily thing, that there are setbacks that hinder our day, but without major limitations such as, foot pain or casts or back pain, we get through them on a daily. And we take those little things for granted because we just push through, and it just kind of is, it is what it is. Oh, I had a rough day at work. Well, why did you have a rough day? Oh, well, Tommy quit, so I had to work extra, or I had to work over, or, I had to go do this, or, the framing crew, framed a wall wrong, or the drywall guys didn't show up, or, Tom in accounting deleted my file, or whatever it is. Those things suck, and it makes us do more work. But you know what? We get through it. We get through it. And I'm not gonna lie. This surgery and lack of sleep has been a stressor to my marriage. It's been a stressor to my heart. But we're getting through it. And it's not a stressor to the point where, there's divorce imminent or anything like that. It's put my wife and I in extremely frustrating spots where we have, those limitations. And speaking of my wife, I just want to make sure to take a moment to publicly recognize her. Most of you guys know her as Dre. She's also our social media manager, but she's done a remarkable job keeping things together. She's kept the household running. And I know that there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that we don't share with you guys, but I do a lot of work outside the home. After I work a full day at work, she keeps the house running smoothly. She keeps the kids motivated. She keeps the kids educated. She's doing daily homeschool stuff. She's dealing with all the crying. She's dealing with all the screaming and the whimpering and whining, and she's dealing with the meals, and she's dealing with laundry and cleaning the house and doing the housewife thing. That's not a dream job for everyone. She had an opportunity and she took it. And now that we've had that opportunity, she wants to quit her job, but she can't. I just want to make sure that I could take a moment to publicly recognize her and all of her efforts. And even though I don't say it all the time or show her all the love in the world, I show a lot of love to everybody else. And I know sometimes she feels like she's left on the back burner, but that absolutely is not the truth. I have all the love in the world for my wife, and my heart is gold for that lady. So if you guys know her, if you guys are friends with her on TikTok or any other social media, just reach out and let her know that old Gumball had talked about her on the podcast. And, I couldn't live this life or operate in this world without that beautiful, beautiful woman. So I hope you guys realize that those little things that we do deal with on a daily basis, we can get through them. And those big things that happen to us, you can get through those too. Yes, it's stressful. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's hard. But nothing positive comes without a little bit of difficulty. Recovery is the same way. One day at a time, one moment at a time, 1 minute at a time. I just saw a TikTok that Dre did on the Normal Isn't Necessary TikTok. And that inquiry was, what's your favorite tattoo? And my favorite tattoo is one on my right wrist. It's on the top side. I see it every day. It says, right now it's like this. all the things that I've gone through in my life, once I learned that moniker, once I started to kind of live by that moniker, this too shall pass, if you will. Right now it's like this. It's probably my most favorite tattoo. I got that on a date with her, and that was the day that she got her first tattoo ever, and it's a memory that'll stick in my mind for the rest of my life, even when I have Alzheimer's and I grow old. So, guys, right now is the moment that you have. Right now is the moment that you've been waiting for, even though you don't realize it's the moment you've been waiting for. Seize the opportunity and make things happen. And until our paths cross, stay strong, stay focused, stay sober. Much love. We'll see you all soon.